Spot that I discovered which was causing a rattle was the glove box. I mentioned in my past video I thought it may have been the metal on metal right there that actually holds the glove box up. That was not the case. It's actually the glove box piece right here itself. So right here I put a piece of 1/2-inch fiber mat, ran that down, put a piece right here, and right here. Okay, that's it. I had to double check. Something else I did too is I couldn't get my XM radio back in that slot, so I wired it to the XM radio piece, the box. It's just in there right now. We'll close that up. All right. On the outside, right here, this is a major rattle spot that some people may not be aware of. They may just think it's wind noise. What it is actually a combination of wind noise. It's this piece right here, the plastic is hitting the windshield, it's just rattling back and forth, and you hear a lot of vibrations in the two corners. I put a piece of 1/2-inch fiber mat, that's the Resonix stuff. I put that in there, and it has stopped the rattling. Now, the new problem that's been created is it's almost like a wind vortex I hear coming up into this, and that vortex is around this section. I actually hear it on the driver's side. So that being said, I may need to put some more fiber mat in that corner, or in these corners, to get this wind vortex down. There's 2 bolts right here. There's one here and one right there. I got to reset that one to take that piece off. That being said, that piece actually cracked on. This piece actually cracked right there around the one bolt on the passenger side. So try to be careful with that. It's a really tough angle. Okay, let's come into the interior. Now, in my original video, I talked about the vent right here, causing the sound coming out of here. All right, it sounded like metal. It was actually plastic. So now that I got this piece, I know the camera's going all over. Now that I got this piece on this side, so I need to tighten down. I'm going to run some butyl tape right here. It's really hard to see, but right there is where this vent ends, guys. And it's actually still making a small rattling sound. I believe it's making a small rattling sound. I have another rattle, which is right here as well. I'm going to show you that. So I'm going to put some butyl tape around that, around the edges, to get the back of the vent to stop vibrating. All right, we've got another one. The fun continues. All right, let me show you. This is the, I guess, under panel. I don't even know what the technical term for it is, whatever. So what I've done is I've got CLD right there. I have some strips right here of CLD and fiber mat. When it comes to placing this CLD, guys, it doesn't have to be 100% coverage. You get like 25% coverage and it does the job more or less. That's from my experience working on that. Occasionally you see some smaller pieces. It's best to get as large as you can pieces, but I've noticed that the small pieces help as well. What I believe was happening, it's interesting, I wasn't able to recreate it. See this piece right here, this bracket, and then there's that bracket right there. I think it was hitting right here in the middle of these 2 slots. And making a noise, and it was hitting this as well. I know it was this piece because when I put my hand on this piece while driving, just pressed up, underneath the dash like this, the sound stopped. So I think it was actually hitting this corner, but I believe it was probably, this is my hypothesis, hitting these 2 bars. So you can see what I've done is it goes in just a little bit right there. So again, when you're doing these rattles on these GM vehicles, oh, here's another one. Before I go on, one sec, ladies and gentlemen, what's great picking up this CLD and fiber mat is that it really helps with the stability of the pieces. I'm serious. You wouldn't believe how much, I don't want to sit on that, how much it can help with these pieces. Something else that I thought may be causing some slight rattling is these pieces right here. There's 1, 2, 3, and in the corner I thought this electrical tape actually could be causing some noise as well, just a little bit. So I put some butyl tape down here as the best I could to hold that in. I put some butyl tape here, butyl tape, butyl tape. Now I know some of you guys out there might be saying, you know, is all this necessary? And you know, it's all, do you want to drive around with all the rattles? You know, for me, you get a little rattle here done, you get this done, you get that, you get in there, you get over there, down there in the glove box. Let me tell you guys, it all adds up. And as I continue through this project, I'm telling you guys, it's such a transformation. Driving the vehicle, it's that much more special. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. So I did notice some other creaks in the door panels. I believe this piece right here is causing some issue. I was hearing something back here, down here behind this trim piece. It may be the back of this piece. There's a little piece that pushes back, and it may be hitting the actual wall right here. So what else do I have for you guys? Oh, here's some more creaks or whatever. These Bose speakers right here, these can vibrate and cause rattling. So I did put CLD behind these and fiber mat. Yes, it is a little tight right here, and it's not the most perfect fitting. You know, I get that. I'm the only one that sees it. It's just slightly off from doing the roof. I've sound dent in the roof, guys. I'll be making a video on that. You know, I have the carpet or the ceiling. The headliner. It's been a long day, guys. The headliner is now black. I'm doing some red pan door handles or grab bars, whatever. So that's it, guys. As of right now, those are all the rattles that I have in part 2. I'll see you in part 3.